qua YouTube nghe ngoài. Tiếp tục với sự kiện trở về đuổi theo gió. Ok, các bạn tiếp phần cốt truyện chính trước rồi ta nói chờ sự kiện. Bây giờ lại tiếp cái này có nhiều mình coi.
Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
Tuy rất giống vực sâu nhưng tạm thời không có nguy hiểm gì.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Clee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Khiến cô ấy bực mình hơn rắc rối do Doctore gây ra nữa.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Clee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Clee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
Nội dung ban đầu của câu chuyện hôm nay là gì?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss corrupted Dvalin.
Và tập cho hồi đầu tiên về.
Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Happy ending. Whoa.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Yeah. Nói thiệt ra thì tôi không thích Alice cho lắm, tôi thích Nico hơn. Alice kiểu tính cách cũng bình thường, kiểu như là một phiên bản lớn hơn của Glee. Tôi thì cũng không thích Glee cho lắm nên vậy bình thường. Nico thì lại thích hơn. Yeah, nên sau này thì tôi sẽ cân nhắc Ron Nico, còn Alice thì Kid nó mạnh gì Ron không thôi.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all
Tôi
here.
nhắc thôi, chứ
Let's
tôi
go
bây
in
giờ
and
nó
find
ra
out
cũng
what's
không Ron
happening.
được. Ron nhân vật là ngày xưa Ron vì Sim chứ ngày nay Ron vì mạnh thôi. Sim giờ không có ý nghĩa, nó không có ý nghĩa chút nào.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not. If there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Ai biết đâu.
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown.
Yeah. Có đâu phải sợ nhỉ.
I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos, so I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
Nhát chứ.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Tóm tắt là mình phải vô cái con bóng để đi sửa. Nếu không sửa được thì phá luôn. Đơn giản là vậy thôi. Tóm tắt. Biến tấu rồng và tự do.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
Có lẽ bây giờ bong bóng đang không ổn định.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
Qua đó giúp đỡ thôi.
Yeah!
Perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
Yeah.
Think you can get away?
Brace yourselves. Yeah.
Can you hear me, everyone? I put together some of the communication and control stations and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elemental devices are useful in a pinch.
Brace yourselves.
Là đốt máu.
Time for takeoff. All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
Câu chuyện bị rối loạn rồi.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go! Look! It's the Volin! Is that just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Để tôi tẩy cho.
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events. And I have some idea of how it came to be.
Có mình món rồi.
Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Yeah.
Let's play!
Think you can get away?
Yahoo!
Verdict is... Ha! Ha! What? Ha! Ha! Burn! Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here? Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel...
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find.
Wait, what about Varka? Have you seen him?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Look, it's Jean!
Here we go.
Verdict is...
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Wind, hear me.
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Here we go.
I swear by my sword!
Go as what? Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Time for retribution!
Here we go.
Wind, hear me.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Ha. Go as planned!
Burn!
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Barbados, guide us.
Time for retribution!
Think you can get away? Here we go!
Wind, hear me.
Go as planned! Yahoo!
Maria sweeping in! Burn!
I swear by my sword.
Ha! Ha!
Time for takeoff. Here we go! Yeah! Ha!
Up the ante! Charge!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Farka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something.
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Farka?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal, that's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You alright, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Tibet if I didn't rise to the occasion?
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Trên con này khá là to, đáp một phải đánh chừng.
Barbados, guide us.
Maria sweeping in!
Thời gian trộn.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Ồ, rồi sâu vậy.
This
Think you can get away?
Yahoo! Go as one!
up the ante! Sure!
Nice job! One more to go!
năng buồn đó, cái sự kiện năng buồn mình rồi bắt ca thì bắt ca mạnh không. Tại vì ghép chung với 4 con nhân vật yếu với cái build thì là mấy có traveler hay hỏa thì nó còn cấp hỏa tốt. Còn lại những nhóm còn Jin thì nó chỉ hồi máu thôi. Nên mọi người cứ nghĩ là bắt ca nó mạnh hơn. Đó, chiến thuật là mình chơi cảm thấy FOMO. Nhé một con nhân vật bình thường vào dần kiểu lý miệt nhưng mà một kỹ năng bình thường vào đám yếu trong dàn là Ray với lại một con thợ từ ra một không sẽ bị ổng bị game đấy nhồi tư tưởng vào đầu. Nên mọi người đừng có chơi gì thấy đánh vậy mà tưởng phá ca ngon, không đâu. Để tiền đi. Nếu mọi người đừng mạnh mà nói sim lấy phá ca thôi.
Let's play!
Burn! Thunder! Charge! Up the ante!
Nhưng lần này chó làm cái gì gà.
Time for retribution!
I swear by my sword.
Think you can get away?
Đâu.
Yahoo!
Thunder!
Trong cái gieo anh đấy nhưng mà
On me!
tôi chơi thử rồi. Sao?
Thunder! Burn! Up the ante!
Ê, sao có trận luôn.
On me!
Nó bị nghịch nó quá. Phải đánh nhau nghe đàn ông nè. Dạ tôi chắc chắn là sẽ có nhiều người kêu mà nó không biết để kỹ năng không. Kỹ năng không phải để đây cơ chế của nó điều đó. Cái này bây giờ đây. Cái này bây giờ đây.
Brace yourselves.
Maria sweeping in!
Barbados, guide us.
Furniture!
Rồi sẽ đi lúc đánh rồi.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Burn! Thunder!
Đó, mọi người thích thì mọi người ron tôi không có ý kiến gì đâu nhưng mà trong mắt tôi là cả nó giống như anh BS anh BS bên Bennett đó luôn không có gì hoành tráng lắm kiểu như giống phần ngày xưa thích rồi ơi quá
Up the ante!
I swear by my sword.
Burn!
Think think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Để những cuốn phải
Burn! Up the ante! Charge!
vừa đi lúc rồi. Một dập quá đi lúc đem vô kiểu như là đang try hát vậy. Try hát dùng đi lúc vượt bóng 2/12. Tôi thì không chơi trò đó nên tôi chỉ lấy sưu tập thôi, mà giờ có C1 đó để làm chó vậy. Đi lúc bây giờ chỉ còn gắt thôi. Đúng rồi.
Go and splat!
Up the ante!
Wind, hear me.
Yahoo!
Up the ante!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
What it is?
Barbados, guide us.
Burn! Thunder!
Tìm không tạm gì đâu.
Yeah!
Hai con DBS biết là con nào cũng yếu. Một con cách tán nhưng mà không hợp gì được. Nhưng mà chỉ làm sức DBS được.
Thanks, Gene.
Devon, you're here!
I follow the liar's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Nếu như tôi dự đoán, nếu như thành quán ca nó thể hiện sức
Might
mạnh
not be a happy ending.
thì chắc chắn là
Someone's
đang
gotta
lùa gà
strike
đi
the
rồi.
final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
Dạ, con có thể thấy nếu như ông này là tiết kiệm rồi Berlin là chắc chắn đang lùa gà. Tôi chỉ nói là nếu thôi nhé, còn nó không có thì không lùa gà. Chị về quá biết nên phải chèn cũng chuyện vô, chắc chắn là con vô nó biết rõ điều này. Quá là biết mà. Thậm chí là lô một công ty 2 lần rồi. Đúng.
la la la.
Thấy chưa, tôi nói là lùa gà mà. Anh em không tin tôi đã nói là phát ra mấy câu chuyện để cho nó lùa gà mà. Thấy chưa? Cái scene này nó hài chưa? Một đống không đồn. Thấy chưa, tôi đã bảo gì nào, đang cố lùa ba ca. Trời ơi, cốt truyện này siêu lùa luôn. Mấy con gà thấy ba ca cỡ này, mấy con gà mà không kiểu như đọc kit hay là thấy ấy mà chỉ chơi sự kiện thôi chắc chắn cũng bị lùa, kiểu phát ca mạnh đấy, phát ca nhìn không quá đó. Tôi chắc chắn là người ta sẽ nghĩ như vậy luôn.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all.
Thấy chưa, lùa gà đừng valin là rồi, quên đồ cả bắt ca là rõ mà, kiểu gì chả ấy. Trời ơi, thấy chưa, giống như hồi trước con gì đó, con gì mà những giả gì đó ở bên HSR ấy, mà gameplay cũng hơi mid nên rồi mới nói chuyện siêu dài và siêu ngung. Điên cha thần quân ở bên HSR luôn đấy.
It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Yeah.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date.
Yeah, bị đụng về cửa sổ.
In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Cái chó siêu lùa gà. Nhớ mặt tao đấy, siêu chó.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Lùa gà xong rồi.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
Tôi còn vài chuyện hỏi Alice.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Okay.
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
đợi đi. Tội nghiệp mấy người bị vô vá calo rồi, đến sau này sao có nhận hoặc không.
Looking for me?
Chắc cũng được.
I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble.
Yeah.
Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
Tôi đã trải qua là vận mệnh trước khi thay đổi phải không?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal.
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course. But it's a word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
Tôi còn một thắc mắc, sức mạnh trong câu chuyện quá chân thực.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
Your intuition is spot on, traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing. The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbeloth's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this.
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time. It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Clee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Biết mà tính cách bình thường được nói cho đại của Lý. Nó không thích hoàn toàn không đúng, cũng có nhiều nhưng mà chỉ bình thường thôi. Tôi không kiểu sim như kiểu Furina đâu. Dạ, tôi thích Furina thật sự. Đó, nhưng mà tôi cũng sẽ thích ẩm thực bình thường. Nếu như kit ngon thì lấy, không thôi. Tôi cũng không có tư tưởng của vị nào đó đâu. Quả gà con chắc tôi không quan tâm. Ok chưa? Tôi không quan tâm nha. Nếu clip ngon thì đó, không thôi. Tôi không thích clip nên mỗi đứa người ta rõ. Để coi mấy con rõ sẽ làm gì. Để đi tìm cái công ty. Đi tìm những điểm sai lệch.
Whoa! Looks like it's been fixed already!
Tìm 5 điểm đặc biệt vô thôi. Vài chim này còn hết người xem qua kệ vậy. Chó vậy. Tủ trang đồ. Chạy. Trời ơi, đây chắc chắn là vừa đó mất ổn. Đây, quá mất ổn luôn.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kinda nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kinda like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's...
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what... However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just mentioning the possibility, that's all.
Chắc tôi đi được chứ nhỉ?
That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact...
Great. Thank you so much.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
At least I managed to track it down.
A tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
Như là Lily của tôi đang dùng bộ dao quang, không, hình như là bộ nhằm vững chắc để tại vì đi với con Silonen cầm cho tàn.
Light it up! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eden! Pyroclastic surge!
Time to say hello.
Bullseye! Open fire! Fire in the hole!
Rise with the sun.
Fulfill our pact!
Not too far now.
Light of the blazing sun! Lolling! Eats Papa! Get him! Get to work!
Go! You're free now!
Pyroclastic surge! Locked on! Open fire! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! Light of the blazing sun!
Time to say hello.
Let's fly!
Go! You're free now!
Wrath from the skies! Take me up! Bullseye! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
Get to work! Pyroclastic surge!
Nó hơi gì chứ.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul. Lightning purified. Our bond. Look, the rainbow.
The long sleep beckons. Observe. Night falls.
Ding dong water bomb!
Witness the power of dissipate. Out of my way.
Flash attack!
Beware the creatures of the night.
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Your plan! Ding dong!
Our bond is strong.
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Chưa có ấy lắm. Ở đâu mới chỉ bài nên chưa kịp rồi, chưa kịp build gì nữa. Đang build bài được cấp tập đã mấy cũng được 100.000. Làm kịch tính.
I'll settle this. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your...
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Look, a rainbow!
Dissipate. Rain cutter.
Be silent.
Chuyện này sao? Một chuyện kỳ này được một Maka rồi Maka Siêu tuyệt vời. Hiện giờ tới sự kiện vé cái vé nó còn 27 chắc là 2 cái. Ngày đẹp trời rộn rã và không biết là ai đây, đoán thử xem. Number.
Huh? Is that Mr. Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you!
Con lửa nhưng mà lửa này là thì tuyệt vời. Ly đến chơi.
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Mr. Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat.
Cảm ơn nhé Ly, anh sẽ cố gắng hơn nữa.
You mean this stand isn't already the best? Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Mr. Honorary Knight's is easily the best. And no matter what drinks Mr. Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
Lần này Ly phải nghiêm khắc hơn một chút mới được.
Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you. Let me think. I know! I'll pretend to be Albedo! Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious, and Klee can hear every word he says.
Được. Vậy đại giải kim thuật sư Klee.
Get ready for Klee's super amazing order! These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long! It's been so much fun! Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood.
Được thưa cô giáo Klee, em sẽ làm ngay đây.
I wonder what it'll taste like.
Trà caramel, quả móc câu. Ok, dừng tiếp. Cắt dụng, ok. Rồi, giờ lắc chắc là dừa. Ly truyền thống hay lắm chọn đây. Sợ rất bể. Chắc là vậy. Giờ category là dễ cầm thì giờ rất bể. Trang trí tùy yêu cầu làm không sao. Chắc là dấu đỏ đi đẹp. Loại thức uống nhẹ phổ biến tại các hàng giải khác, vị chua ngọt hài hòa phù hợp với mọi lứa tuổi. Tuy nhiên để đạt được sự hòa hợp giữa vị chua ngọt đòi hỏi kỹ thuật pha chế thành thạo.
Your fair weather frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright shiny night?
Có thể là buổi chiều quang đãng, buổi chiều tối quang đãng sau khi mặt trời lặn.
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. hour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5! But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
Được rồi, làm cho Ly thêm một ly siêu ngon nữa nhé.
Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Sắp xếp 3 bữa mỗi ngày.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day, sometimes even 7.
Nhiều thế à?
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals. Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
Anh cũng muốn nếm thử món ăn cho Albedo làm.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called rainbow fish jelly.
Quả nhiên là nhà mạo hiểm vĩ đại.
Her Chocogo Crunchy slices are fantastic too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious, and they have a really sweet aftertaste. Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Lát có ăn thêm gì không?
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book. Klee used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothaches. So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
Giải quyết dinh dưỡng và sức khỏe rất quan trọng. Tiếng gì ta? Kệ đi. Kế hoạch tiếp theo. Hôm nay Lee còn việc gì phải làm không?
Yeah! Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go and bounce even higher.
Nghe có vẻ rất khó nhỉ?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom. Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling.
Trần Nhà biến thành bản kể chuyện.
Yeah! When something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in instead.
Well, nó hơi ngợt đúng không? Nó hơi ngợt đúng không mọi người? Nó hơi ngợt đúng không?
As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Mr. Honorary Knight.
Anh sẽ đợi Glee.
Chloe has
Nghe nó
memorized
hơi
so
có
many
mùi
wonderful
FBI nhưng mà
stories,
tôi
enough to make
nghĩ là được.
everyone happy every
Nghe mùi
day.
FBI dữ lắm nhưng mà được. Được thôi, được. Lúc đó thì không, ở đây vắt thì không có FBI nhưng mà ngoài đời thì có. Đây là game mà, sợ chói. Kẹo trên bàn, hỏi luôn đi sắp xếp lần cho nó gọn. Kẹo mà Ly mang đến đặc biệt thật đấy.
This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench. A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Dodoco-shaped candy!
Đúng là món đồ ngon tuyệt vời ha.
Klee can give you some Dodoco candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation. That way, you can make your own candy whenever you want.
Cảm ơn Ly đã chia sẻ công thức rất tuyệt vời.
If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
Đi ngủ giờ. Trà sữa, ok. Kẹo ngọt ngào. Mấy cái kẹo. Không được quá nhiều đường. Thích chocolate. Ok. Điện tử gì đây? Chocolate. Đi cũng gì đây? Kẹo ngọt ngào. Yeah. Nhưng tụi đi rất thích kẹo. Ok, bây giờ thêm hỏi ra gói đường lành mạnh. Hay là cùng nghĩ xem có nguyên liệu nào vừa tốt cho sức khỏe lại vừa ngon ngọt không?
Oh yeah! Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit? Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round
Emily,
and rolly.
Emily, yeah.
Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. But Master Jean said it was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Klee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
Yeah, đổi đường mạnh mạnh, yeah. Ok. Ok, bắt đầu pha chế nào. Được, anh biết nên điều chỉnh thế nào rồi. Để pha thêm cho một ly thật ngon nữa nhé.
Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Sữa nè. Nước ép lên men nè. Cacao nè. Tiếp. Cao bột. Lắc tủy. Lắc mạnh đi. kẹo. Đô đô cô, yeah. Trời đẹp đặc chế, đồ uống đặc biệt, đồ uống đặc chế mới dành cho những ly dược trên trời đẹp. Trời đẹp ban đầu có màu tím chưa đủ tươi, ánh mặt trời vẻ, ánh mặt trời và những đám mây trắng có thể đem tới tâm trạng vui vẻ ấm áp đượm ngọt, không thể thiếu nhưng sức khỏe vẫn tiên hàng đầu để cho tình em. Còn những chuyện tin đến cả lời tiếng Jin cũng phải công nhận với hàm lượng đường từ những trái quan trọng nhất là kẹo đến phép thuật hương vị tuyệt vời, nhất định phải đặt ở chính giữa đám mây.
Ta-da! It's done! I just know you're going to love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoco candy on top! There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoco looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better too.
Đi nếm thử xem nhé.
Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp it down or I'll miss all the yummy flavor. Mr. Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice! Klee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed and warm and you're the best, Mr. Honorary Knight.
Vậy thì Klee đặt tên cho ly đủ này nhé.
Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and Dodoco's happy, Dodoco will want to sing, right? And when Dodoco sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoco's Duet.
Tên cho Klee đặt là hay nhất rồi.
Thank you! And thanks for making such a yummy drink for Klee. Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoco's Duet.
Vừa qua thử thách của cô giáo Klee rồi.
Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Mr. Honorary Knight. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time!
Bây giờ ngày mai mới mở cái này. Yeah. Còn cuối ngày mai yêu đừng like nữa. Chỉ có 2 tuần. Chắc lẽ nó nên đôn lên này là không luôn. Nếu mà không được là như vậy. Ok, cảm ơn mọi người đã theo dõi. Thì chúng ta sẽ tạm biệt ở đây luôn. Mọi người chào video lần tới. Bye bye, hẹn gặp lại.